It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-Commerce Minute, episode 238.
In today's episode, Katz's Deli has delicious subscription. Num, 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 num.
All right, I don't know what time you folks are listening to this podcast, but I have a serious warning. It's going to make you hungry. Katz's Deli is a historic old world Jewish deli in New York City. The deli has been a New York tradition since 1888. But what happens when you move away from the Big Apple? Old-fashioned Jewish delis like Katz's are becoming harder and harder to find outside of cities like New York. Well, Katz's has finally got a solution for your long-distance pastrami cravings. As part of their 130th anniversary, Katz's Deli will launch its first ever subscription service. Third-generation deli man Jake Dell is sharing his New York deli flavors with the world. Dell says his team has been working for years to perfect how to capture and ship items like his 30-day slow-smoked pastrami. He says it's taken a while to figure out the logistics, but now they're ready. Dell says he created the service especially for our regulars who've moved away but want to recreate that classic Katz experience at home. You smell the garlic as soon as you open the box. If that alone doesn't trigger something in you, I don't know what will. Subscription boxes range from $1,500 for a full year or $450 for 3 months and are tied to the seasons and feature enough food for 4 to 6 people, plus Katz swag. A July griller package is heavy on sausage, kraut, mustards, and a Katz's ball cap for backyard living. The January warmer package includes 6 quarts of 3 different soups, matzo ball, split pea, chicken noodle, plus knishes and a sweatshirt. A sweets package in May includes babkas, rouglash, black and white cookies, and a chocolate egg cream scented candle for mom. Even that sounds delicious. Big ticket items are tiered in bronze, silver, gold, and platinum from $995 to $9,995 and range from a swanky picnic to your own Katz's pop-up. At the tip top, the so-called Platinum VIP experience includes 100 pounds of pastrami, 30 pounds of corned beef, 10 loaves of deli rye bread, and about a further 100 pounds of additional delights. Katz's will even fly in 2 of its veteran cutters to your event to slice and serve on site. That's enough food for 150 hungry people. Plus, they throw in some t-shirts and a Katz's Yeti cooler to top it off. As a bonus, buyers receive a golden ticket VIP card where they can cut the line at Katz's for 1 year. Do that at your own peril because it's the crazy line there.
Although I like that. I like the VIP experience.
Yeah.
That is, I bet you that's actually not that expensive, right? Like if the $10,000, is that the $10,000 one?
Ninth, yeah, 10,000.
That's cheap. 150 people? Shit, I'll make a wedding out of this.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Right? Like,
I mean, I don't know if you've been to a deli lately, but if you probably go to Katz's, I would guarantee you a good pastrami sandwich is about $20 now. It's not like the old days.
Something like that. I mean, but yeah, it's $20, but you can fit a small family of 4.
Yeah. You take half of that sandwich home and you eat it for the next 2 days.
At least. I mean, have you been to Katz's lately?
Yeah. So yeah, I like the idea behind this. And I think we talk a lot about subscription boxes, and that's why I pulled this story. But the fact that they're able to ship something that's so unique and so regional and be able to do it in a way that it's still good. I mean, I don't know what the packaging is like. I'm sure they did some kind of free,
yeah. I mean, it's a box and stuff like that.
It's a box and it's shrinked and it's, it's all that kind of stuff. I didn't find any articles about the process that actually kind of interests me. And I know you being into food too, that would probably interest you as well. But to get this, if you're someone who lived in New York and then you moved away and you're living in, I don't know, in Kansas or something like that, and you get this box, that must be, it's worth every penny.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, so 2 things, right? Katz's is known. I mean, Katz's is known all over the place pretty much. It's iconic. It's been here forever, obviously. If you think Jewish delis, you think of Katz. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just it. In Philly, we have Fort and Famous. It's been there forever too. That's sort of the play on it. But Katz's is the big boy. I think more places that are very iconic will start doing these kind of things. It's hard to do, obviously. And like, if you think about it from Katz's perspective, for a very long time, everybody should go there, right? But this is just opening them up to a bigger thing. And I think it makes sense. I love this.
Yeah, I love this too. And I think the one angle is, okay, so everybody can do takeout food, but long distance takeout food is more of a challenge. I see people like they have those regional boxes where it's like, oh, get a taste of Philly, and there's a steak in there. I can't imagine what that steak must look like. Do they deconstruct it and you have to put it back together? You know what I mean? It's like, what does that cheesesteak look like? But I think this stuff's come a long way. And again, I would love to see how this stuff is all packaged up. I wish I could afford it. I think it'd probably be cheaper for me just to take a train up to New York and get a sandwich than subscribe to this, though.
I think it says the cheapest one is $150.
Yeah, $150. That's kind of, I didn't have that in there, but it's the cheapest is $150.
I mean, if you look at it, so let's June's pastrami package, right? 1 medium whole pastrami, 1 pound of sliced juicy pastrami, one full of rye bread, 1 pound of deli mustard, quarter of pickles, and a T-shirt. Like just the whole pastrami thing, like.
Yeah. Especially if you tried to buy a whole pastrami, I think you'd be hard pressed to get someone to sell you a whole smoked pastrami, and B, what it would cost. It would probably cost
that you're getting about 5 to 6 pounds of meat.
Yeah, 5-6 pound pastrami smoked
or their way and stuff like that.
Smoked their way, and that's the big decider there, because I've smoked meats before, and I could never get it to come out like this.
I mean,
so yeah,
obviously you're not paying for food. You're paying for the experience of them doing it for that many years.
Oh, too bad my birthday's passed. I should get this for my birthday.
Well, what's your birthday there, Johnny boy?
May 20th.
May, right? So May has a May Mother's Day sweets package.
Yeah, so I get the candle. I don't want the candle. I want the pastrami.
February is the best one. February best of worst package.
Best of worst.
Yeah, it's all the
patties. So St. Patty's, you have the corned beef, obviously. Russet dressing, sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, so you can make corn. What is that? What is that? Rubens, yeah.
Yeah, but the best one is like, all right, so the VIP packages. I mean, you get 100 pounds of pastrami, right? And then corned beef. This one is funny. 20 quarts of new pickles. 20 quarts
oh my God.
20 pounds of deli mustard. 12 pounds of sauerkraut, 8 pounds of Russian dressing. Wait,
I accidentally added it to my cart. I hope
Oops. 1 custom Katz's Deli carving. Okay, that's so funny. 12 Katz's Deli mustard bottles. Hey man, I would say, even if you really think about it, if you did like a picnic for 150 people, like 10 grand is not a lot at all, especially if you got these guys like flying.
If you got these guys coming to slice it up,
that's actually not a bad thing.
Do they get to stay at your house?
There's a bronze ticket. Ooh.
I'm sorry,
guys. We're just making.
Yeah, we're drooling over these pictures here.
I need to leave. I need to go there. I'm sorry.
So if you guys are into deli, this is pretty cool. Obviously, if you can't make it to the original Katz's Deli in New York City, check this out. It's katz'sdelicatessen.com, and then you can look. They'll have ordering information. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you. I tried to mute, and it was just not happening.
Sorry, guys. You sneeze on the truth. All right. So, Katz's Deli, katz'sdelicatessen.com. We'll also include that in our show notes at ecommerceminute.co. Anything else, Bart? Is it time for lunch yet?
I'm leaving now to go to Katz's.
Yes, let's go to Katz's, get a nice pastrami sandwich. All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. Yum, yum. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.